Her baby died because her doctor didn't offer a life-saving emergency C-section.
Tatiana Phillips came to the hospital expecting to bring a healthy baby boy into the world, but the delivery went horribly wrong. Baby Damari didn't survive.
During the procedure, we know that the doctor, when trying to remove the baby, broke the baby's clavicle.
According to the Texas Medical Board, back in 2014, Dr. Coleman was fined and ordered to go through 20 hours of training in high-risk obstetrics for failing to meet the standard of care in the obstetric treatment of 3 patients. She's also been sued twice for medical malpractice.
Hi, this is Eric J coming at you with street news. No, we ain't professional and neither is this story. So look, pregnant Tatiana Phillips went to a East Houston medical center to deliver her baby. In the process of doing so, the baby got stuck inside of the birth canal. Tatiana and her family told Dr. Coleman to perform an emergency C-section, but the doctor refused and instead tried to remove the baby by breaking his collarbone. Dr. Coleman has already been sued by 3 of her patients in order to take 20 hours of training for failing to meet the standards of care and treatment of her patients.
Her baby died because her doctor didn't offer a life-saving emergency C-section.
Well, now that family is considering legal action against that doctor. Eyewitness News reporter Tracy Clemens has the story from the East Houston Regional Medical Center.
Tatiana Phillips came to the hospital expecting to bring a healthy baby boy into the world, but the delivery went horribly wrong. Baby Damari didn't survive. Tonight, she and her family want answers and for the doctor who delivered Damari to be held responsible.
For the most part, it was an uneventful pregnancy, and we know, but by the end of the day, that she had lost the child.
According to attorney Chance McMillan, Dr. June Coleman botched his client's delivery last Wednesday at East Houston Regional Medical Center. In a Facebook post that went viral over the weekend, family claimed Dr. Coleman ignored repeated requests for an emergency C-section.
During the procedure, we know that the doctor, when trying to remove the baby, broke the baby's clavicle.
The hospital is part of Bayshore Medical Center. A spokesperson says, as always in a situation like this, the hospital is conducting an extensive review to determine what actually happened and if there are areas in which we can improve the care we provide.
Right now, we're trying to figure everything out. There's a lot of things that haven't been answered, and there's a lot of questions that the family has.
According to the Texas Medical Board, back in 2014, Dr. Coleman was fined and ordered to go through 20 hours of training in high-risk obstetrics for failing to meet the standard of care in the obstetric treatment of 3 patients. She's also been sued twice for medical malpractice.
We're going to do the right thing when it comes to Ms. Phillips. Maybe that's a lawsuit, maybe it's not.
We reached out to Dr. Coleman, and her attorney declined to comment at this time. Of course, we will keep you updated as this story develops. Reporting from East Houston, Tracy Clemens, 13 Eyewitness News.
Listen, this is murder. Imagine your child being ripped from between your legs and in the process killed. The only photo you have holding your baby is you holding him while he's dead. And then the doctors who sat back and watched it happen. The doctors who watched you scream. The doctors who watched you cry. The doctors who watched you suffer. All of a sudden walk over to you and ask you, can they have your son eyeballs? We have somebody on the donors list who needs his eyes. This makes me feel as if it was never intended for the baby to survive. What happened to a woman making her own decisions when it comes to her body? Or do that applies only when dealing with abortions? Because Tatiana told y'all what she wanted. She told y'all she wanted a C-section. And I would like to think that since the baby is coming from her body, she has the right to say how she want to deliver it, as long as it's not putting her or her baby life at risk. Let me ask y'all something. Why Coleman just couldn't do the C-section? Is it because she didn't know how? Did Dr. Coleman learn how to deliver a baby on her laptop computer in her kitchen? Because there's a reason why she keeps doing what she wanna do when it comes to delivering these women children. And how did she cut the baby in the top of his head? Listen, this was murder. This wasn't an accident. And if I had to narrow it down, I would give two reasons. I would say, one, Dr. Coleman didn't know what she was doing, or two, they killed that baby for his organs. Either or, Dr. Coleman and the East Houston Medical Center should both be held fully accountable.